Guys, I am bringing you a review on one of Universal's new resorts. We stayed at Sapphire Falls Resort from August 21st to August 24th. I am not going to try to downplay my love for Disney one bit. I am definitely a Disney girl, but I also like Universal. So I don't want that to take away from this review at all. I just wanted to put that out there because I love Disney, but I also love Universal. But I wanted to stay here because the pictures looked great. I've stayed at Cabana Bay before, and I love Cabana Bay Resort. I love it. I love that resort. So I wanted to stay here because it's the new resort. I wanted to see what it was like. Since I loved Cabana Bay, I was assuming I would love Sapphire Falls. I can't say that I love it. Let me give you some examples, or my very first dilemma. First, this hotel just opened, or resort just opened sometime this year. I'm not sure of the exact date. And so I showed up at the front desk to check in, and I was asked to put a credit card down as usual, and I was fine with that, but I told them I was going to use gift cards to pay off my room, which I did. That's how I save for my trips. I buy gift cards and I pay off my trips that way. Unfortunately, Universal hotels, you cannot pay off your resort before you show up, so you can put the down payment for the first night, and then you just have to have the rest of your payoff final payment with you when you arrive, either on a credit card or however. I like to do everything with gift cards. So I ordered gift cards off the Universal Studios website and had that set amount for the parking overnight is $22, so I needed to have that fee and my balance all in gift card form. So when I got there, I let them know that I will be paying off my balance with a gift card, and so I was standing there, and she wanted to put the credit card on, which was fine. I gave her my debit card, and she said if I use a debit card, they would have to take the full payment off of my debit card. Why would you want to do that when I just told you I'm going to pay it in gift cards? So I had to go back outside to my car and get the gift cards out of the car, which wasn't a problem. I just went and did it. But when I came back, there was a person in front of me and a person at the desk, and then she was there. But instead of taking me, once we already started my transaction, she took the person in front of me and told me to hold on. So by the time I got up, I had to restart everything with this new person who was new. And then she didn't know how to put the gift cards on as payment. So then I had to go to the third person. So now I've pretty much went through all three people at the front desk. So I am done doing everything with her. They get us to our room, tell us our room number. We go to our room first. That's the thing. I did not bring everything in. I didn't know if our room would be ready. So I left everything in the car except for my ID and, my pocketbook. So we go to the room to check it out. And, of course, we get there. My daughter has to use the bathroom. Immediately she calls me. And the bathroom seat is falling off of the toilet. So I immediately grabbed my iPad to record it because I don't want to be responsible for anything that was broken before we came in the door. So I know the iPad would have the date and the time on there. So you'll see this in the video where she's fixing the toilet. After she uses the toilet, it does not flush. So the toilet is not working, but The good thing, the best thing, the great thing about this resort is as soon as you get to your room, you get a text message asking you how the room is and if they can help you in any way. So immediately I was able to tell them that the toilet was not working. Okay. So they said they would get someone up to fix it. So now we turn around and go back to the car to get our belongings for this stay. And when we get back to the room, the maintenance guy is there. He's fixing the toilet. He said it was stopped up, and he asked about the water pressure. And I said I wasn't aware of anything wrong with the water pressure because we didn't take a shower or anything yet. We just got there. I let him know that one of the lights on the side of the bed was not working. He checked that out. It just seems that the previous people there had unplugged it, so that was fine. And he left saying he would be back to unclog the toilet. We had a long day. We ran around. We went to the largest McDonald's and we did some shopping. So now we were tired. We just wanted to get out of these clothes and lay down. 6 o'clock comes. 7 o'clock comes. 8 o'clock comes. And then I text the people. I'm like, I had to use the bathroom. My 6-year-old had to use the bathroom. We just had to use the bathroom. I mean, the toilet wasn't flushing. And where are we going to use the toilet at? So I text the people. I'm like, when are you coming? When are they coming back to fix the toilet? And then they sent him back, but I don't know exactly when he came. I do know that we were all asleep by then. I woke up because I heard the door and I let him in. He fixed the toilet and he left. I'm going to assume that was around 9:30ish. So we were not able to wake up and go to early morning thing the next day because I was tired. Once you wake me up out of my sleep, it takes a minute. So yeah, that was that. And then once he left, I went to lock the deadbolt, which I do at any hotel or resort I'm at. It didn't work at all. You can't turn the lock at all. So I opened the door thinking maybe it wasn't aligned. Even with the door open, you can't lock the deadbolt. You can only use the regular flip thing that you're going to see in the video. On our last day, I now recognize what he was talking about as far as the water pressure. The sink water was barely coming out. I mean, it was a step up from driplets. The shower was not as powerful that day, but the sink was the worst. So I'm not sure what was going on, but I wasn't in love with that room. I don't know if they built the hotel or the resort too quickly, so things were just not as well built as it should be, or they didn't get it to work as efficiently as they should have. But it was not okay. As for the restaurants, I had already heard some not so great reviews on it, so we did not go. I did go to the Trader thing in the morning one morning and get coffee and a Danish just to use up the rest of my gift cards that I had, and that was that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give this resort a 6 maybe. I mean, there were some pluses. The layout was beautiful. The pool was nice. I've heard some bad things about the pool and ordering food there, so again, we didn't do that. But the pool was nice. We were on the second floor, which was the same floor that the pool is on. I didn't hear too much noise. I didn't hear any noise from the pool. I didn't hear any noise from the outside of our room because it's an indoor resort, so everybody's walking up and down the hallway. I didn't hear too much noise from that aspect, but the inside layout was not okay. The mirror that you do your makeup for was a plus, but the light was barely a dim. it wasn't bright enough for you to really be able to see what you were doing. But it's great to be able to pull it out so that you can be a little closer. It didn't come out very much, but it came out more than you using the regular mirror that was further back. So another dilemma I had was on my way out to check out. Well, I wasn't checking out yet. Before I was leaving, I was going to make a run to Walmart to grab some snacks for our train ride back to towards home. And they tell you to keep the little card you get when you first pull up and you check in. They give you a little ticket and you go park your car. Well, since I didn't go out for the next 3 days, I used that ticket to leave, and I was told that I had to pay $100 and something to check out before the thing would swing up to let me out. And so I pressed the button for call. A supervisor came out and said that once I checked in, I should have used my room card, which I was not told, so I did not know. So he tried to use the room card that I had on me, and he said that room card didn't work, but they let me out. On the way back in, I used the card to get in. It worked. So I don't know what the guy was talking about. But yeah, that was my only other dilemma. They fixed it right away, so it wasn't a problem. But if there wasn't anybody around, I would have been in trouble, because you cannot get out without paying, using your credit card or whatever to pay. And there was now like 2 cars behind me. So I was stuck right there. I couldn't move to the side or go forward or anything. So yes, that was my other dilemma. Would I stay here again? Probably not. I would rather go back to Cabana Bay. Now they have a new resort that's opening sometime next year, I believe. It's called Adventure or something. I was thinking about maybe going there next year just to do a review. But as for Sapphire Falls, that's a no-go for me. So I'm going to have to put the walkthrough and all of the issues in another video, so that will be also uploaded right after the review. They will be uploaded within a timely fashion together. But yes, that's my review on Sapphire Falls. So come back and see me for some more reviews. Thanks.